school and out, but also congratulations to our teachers, parents, friends, families, and administrators. Our success is your success, for you have given us the freedom to dare, the courage to persevere, and the belief that we can achieve our best. You have been there for us with support and care. You had faith when we doubted ourselves. For all these things, we, the class of 2012, thank you. In writing this speech, I had many words of wisdom, stories, and memories I wanted to share about our time here at Central. I thought about the many clubs, sports teams, courses, and friends we have made along the way. I know that this journey has looked different for all of us. In writing this, the only word that kept popping in my mind was, wow. Maybe not the most conventional word, but I couldn't help but be in awe. Thinking back to the first day of grade 9 only reminds me of how time has really flown by, how no longer we are little tots running around, but in a few short years we have grown and changed into the people we are now. Understand that you will never be this young again. Your body will never be more powerful and strong, your mind more awake and aware, your heart will never be more open and unafraid, and you will never be more alive than you are right now. Growing up happens way too fast. Take a hold of every second and don't let it go. Embrace every challenge and take hold of every opportunity. And as a university student, I have to say, savor every home-cooked meal and cherish leftovers. Many people say high school is all about first. First day, first exam, first success, first love, first win and loss. But I think that high school is all about second chances. It's about getting up and trying again. It's about the countless cups of coffee we've drank trying to memorize Mr. Rhodes' 10 biology exam questions. And about the numerous hours rehearsing line after line for the school play. And it's about denying yourself from playing Skyrim to finish an English paper. It's in these moments when high school couldn't seem any harder, where we have grown. Not only have our minds been shaped, but also our character. We've gotten 4 glorious years to learn, but most importantly, to just live. We now stand, as if before a row of thousands of doors, each door different from another, each potent with opportunity. For every one of us, we must try at these doors, opening them to look at what lies within. Passing through some doors, we will have to set aside fear and prejudice before we may advance. To unlock others, we will have to persevere and be inspired. If a door suddenly shuts before us, we cannot be discouraged, but instead must look for the sudden opening of another. Our adulthood, so long anticipated, has now arrived. We have grown up. We must seize our future and take it into our own hands. Whether it's making movements with the McMaster Marauders, getting down with the Western Mustangs, or my favorite, wrapping that black and gold for the Waterloo Warriors, or wherever our future holds, whether university, college, or the workplace, we must do with it what we will, striving towards excellence. I will not sugarcoat it for you. The next few years are going to be absolute insanity, and you will wish to be back in high school again. Back to when life consisted of more than textbooks, lectures, and more lectures, and where all-nighters used to mean sitting in your backyard with your best friends eating trail mix, reminiscing on the past, present, and future. You're going to be happy and sad, calm and stressed, and some days you will literally not know your right from your left, but savor every moment of it. Because as I finish this speech and look out into the crowd, I feel a rush of emotions like a wave of memories crashing on my soul. I see my past and my present, my dreams dreamt and met, and the faces of people who have more impact on my life than they will ever know. I hope ECHS has done the same for you. Although we will all be walking different paths for the next few years, there will always be one thing that will always connect us, and that is right now, being the graduating class of 2012. So congratulations to you all. Congratulations to you all. Always laugh, continue to change the world, and always keep on dreaming. Thank you.
Thanks, Cassie. I would now like to call on Mr. Marty Chenette, who will introduce our male valedictorian, Tanner Sidley.
When I first met this afternoon's male valedictorian, he was sitting alone, towards the back on the far side closest to the door in case he needed to make a quick escape, of room 308. It was my first day of teaching, and although I felt fairly confident teaching drama, it was a certain grade 10 academic English class that worried me most on that first day. I see there are several members of that class here today. A group that I will certainly soon not forget. One of the first assignments in that class asked the students to write about themselves, to include things that interested them and people that inspired them. One particular paper caught my eye. A young man who wrote that he wanted to perform like his idol, Jim Carrey. Mr. Chenet, are you also the drama teacher? Asked a young Tanner Sibley as I handed back his paper to him. Yes, I am. Are you signed up for grade 10 drama next semester? Yes. Well then, I'll see you there. Oh, Tanner said. That was about the longest conversation Tanner and I had that semester. Of course, with a class that featured Denny Dukic, Sam Fennell, Sarah Johnston, not to mention tonight's female valedictorian, Cassie Jim, who could get a word in edgewise. Fast forward to December of that same year, and I was auditioning students for that year's Sears Drama Festival production, The Complete Works of Shakespeare Abridged. The play called for a small cast, but I had decided to also cast a group of understudies who would serve in some backstage responsibilities, 1 or 2 on-stage appearances, but also be completely ready to step into a role if something happened to one of the leads. I decided that although the lead trio would be senior students, the B squad, as they came to be known, would be made up of students who would be around the school for a little bit longer. Part of the audition process required students to perform and improvise sketches to see who had the energy and quick wit that matched the characters of the play. It was during this portion of the audition that I first noticed Tanner's remarkable ability to fire out a look. He's probably firing one out right now. You may now notice that this look comes with total focus and concentration. He uses his entire body to fire out that look, and the meaning of his looks are very clear. Right now it's likely, Mr. Chenet, what the heck are you talking about? You should also notice that he likely delivered that look with incredible comedic timing. Now his look is slightly redder. When Tanner shot out that look in that first audition, I knew that I had found the third member of the B squad, and someone that I was already looking forward to working for the years to come. Working with for the years to come. Probably working for soon enough. Rehearsing this particular play was not an easy process for Tanner. He was the understudy to senior student Brad Barnum, and Brad's shadow seemed to loom large over the small, skinny grade 10 performer who did not have a lot of experience. In the last couple of days before competition, we staged performances for the school to attend. This would be likely the B squad's only chance to perform this play for an audience. An audience. Like magic, it seemed to transform this afternoon's male valedictorian into another person. His energy and enthusiasm for performing suddenly exploded, and he gave a performance that absolutely brought down the house, as many of you may surely remember. It began a string of productions here at Central that always featured a role for Tanner, eventually leading to well-earned awards of excellence in acting at district and regional Sears competitions. Throughout all of his successes on the stage, however, Tanner remained the quiet kid in the back of the class. He was humble. He was never the type of student who assumed he already knew it all. He was always keen and attentive to learn new things, traits that I am confident will continue to serve him well as he ventures off from these hallowed halls. He once found his missing children who were stolen by pirates. He was once turned into a zombie, and he actually knows who is the real Inspector Hound. He almost single-handedly brought bow ties back into style, and he will now stand before you as your class valedictorian. Please welcome a young man I'm very proud to now call my friend, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tanner Sibley.